Good morning. At this time, first of all, let me just say welcome. And at this time, we're going to ask you to please silence your cell phones. If you need to step out for any reason, you may do so from the doors in the back. Also, we ask that you remain in your seats for the duration of the program. We do have a staff photographer who will be capturing the students, and these photos will be made available to them. Please do not approach the stage. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please stand as you are able. Our ceremony will begin.
Good morning. I am Rebecca Thomas, Chair and Program Director of the Department of Physician Assistant Studies. Family and friends, Dr. Atkinson, keynote speaker Miranda, faculty, and students of the PA class of 2026. Welcome to the PCOM Georgia PA class of 2026 White Coat Ceremony. Now, please stand as you are able for the invocation to be offered by Dr. Linda Atkinson, Vice Provost of PCOM.
Our Father, we are thankful for many blessings. We gather today to celebrate the beginning of a noble journey. These students who stand before us are embarking on the path of healing. We offer our support, our wisdom, and our hope. Be present with them as they present themselves for training. Help these students approach their studies with dedication and curiosity, finding strength in times of challenge and humility in moments of success. Let compassion be their guide as they learn to care for others, and may they always remember the profound impact that they will have on countless lives. Grant these students the courage to face the unknown, the perseverance to overcome obstacles, and the wisdom to recognize the honor and responsibility of their chosen profession. Bless these students as they mature into healthcare professionals while remaining anchored in the humility of their family traditions. As they don these white coats, symbols of their commitment, may they be filled with a sense of purpose and dedication to service. Let them carry with them the trust of their patients, the support of their peers, and the knowledge of those who came before them. In the years to come, may they find fulfillment in their work, joy in their relationships, and peace in their hearts. We ask for blessings upon their journey as they step forward to heal, to comfort, and to serve. Be with the families here today, students and their friends, and the faculty, and move us all in ways of loving kindness, peace, and justice. Amen.
Amen.
Please join me in saying the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated. There is arguably no other workplace clothing as symbolic as the white coat. The white coat has become a standard of professionalism and caring, and a visual reminder of the trust that we as physician assistants must earn from our patients. A study was done at the University of Michigan evaluating patient response to provider attire in the white coat. In this study, more than 4,000 patients were surveyed at 10 U.S. academic medical centers. The survey included photographs of a male and a female provider dressed in 7 different forms of attire. Results of the study indicated that provider clothing affects patients' impressions and satisfaction with the care they receive. Providers that wore a white coat over business attire were deemed more knowledgeable, trustworthy, caring, and approachable. Interestingly, the setting influenced patient response. Wearing scrubs with or without a white coat had increased acceptance if in the emergency department, critical care unit, or a surgical unit. What we wear is an easy thing to modify. You embody the white coat. It will only require a brief encounter with the patient for them to see beyond the white coat and decide if you're the provider that exemplifies the traits that the white coat symbolizes. Developing and refining your character is not easy. It requires conscious effort and commitment. It is essential. It is important for you to understand and appreciate that the practice of medicine hinges on the patient-provider relationship. From initial introductions, PAs work to build rapport with patients and develop a partnership that enables patient-centered care. Patient-centered care encompasses being respectful of and responsive to individual patient preferences, needs, and values. It encourages the active collaboration and shared decision-making between patients and providers. This is in order to design a customized and comprehensive care plan for that patient. I encourage you to listen carefully and ponder the words and advice shared with you today, as it is my hope that this message will help you in framing the type of medicine that you will begin to practice. At this time, I would like to introduce our guest speaker, Ms. Lacey Miranda. Lacey Miranda earned a Bachelor of Science in Biology with a minor in Chemistry from University of North Georgia in 2014. Lacey was a member of the inaugural Physician Assistant class on the Georgia campus and graduated in 2018 from the Philadelphia College of Osteopathic Medicine with her Master of Science in Health Sciences degree in Physician Assistant Studies. Ms. Miranda works in GYN oncology at Northeast Georgia Medical Center. She began her career as a PA at Northeast Georgia Medical Center and has worked in a variety of surgical specialties with experience as a first assist in robotic surgical procedures, laparoscopies, and open surgical cases, as well as bariatric and GYN oncology surgical cases. Lacey has been a valued educator in the PCOM program since 2020. Her contributions include delivery of lectures, small group facilitation, and serving as a preceptor to clinical year students. Outside of work, Lacey most enjoys spending time with her husband and their 5 sons. Ms. Lacey Miranda.
Good morning, everyone. I'm a little bit nervous about this, but we'll make it work. Okay, so it is really, truly an honor to be standing before you today as you embark on this part of your journey to becoming physician assistants. Today marks a significant milestone for you guys, the white coat ceremony, as a symbol of your commitment to this profession, and I want to extend my heartfelt congratulations to all of you. Before we dive into talking about this journey you have ahead of you, I want to acknowledge something pretty significant. The selection process for PA school is getting more and more rigorous every year, and the fact that each of you is sitting here today is a testament to your ability to excel in this program. You were chosen because you have the skills, the intellect, and the determination to succeed, and let that be an assurance as you face the challenges ahead. You are capable, and you do belong here. So my name is Lacey Miranda, and I've had the privilege of working as a physician assistant for the past 6 years. Just like Dr. Thomas said, I'm also proud to say that I graduated from the inaugural class of PCOM Georgia in 2018. This school holds a special place in my heart, and it's exciting to see how far it's come and continues to go. As you begin your training, know that you are a part of a legacy of excellence and a growing community of dedicated healthcare professionals. Throughout my own career, I've had the opportunity to work in bariatric and general surgery, and then more recently transitioned into gynecologic oncology. These experiences have shaped me into the PA I am today, and I'm eager to share some of my journey with you. I'm also looking forward to working with some of you directly as a preceptor during your clinical rotations. It's a privilege for me to be able to give back to this program and help guide the next generation of PAs. So the road that you've chosen to embark on is not easy. PA school is known for its rigor, demanding more than just intellectual capacity. It's going to test your emotional and physical limits as well. The hours will be long, the coursework intense, and the pressure to succeed constant. There will be days when you question if you can keep going. You're stepping into a world that demands a lot, intellectually, emotionally, physically. The academic rigor you're about to face is no joke. The sheer volume of information you'll need to absorb can feel overwhelming. The best way I've heard it described is trying to drink water from a fire hydrant. There will be moments when you'll question whether you can retain it all, let alone apply it in a clinical setting. And then clinical year gets here, and the intensity doesn't let up. The transition from classroom to clinical setting can be pretty jarring. You'll be expected to perform under pressure, to apply what you've learned in real-world situations where the stakes are high. Long hours, emotionally draining cases, and the constant need to be on top of your game can be exhausting, but this is where resilience becomes crucial. You'll make mistakes, all of us have, but it's how you learn from those mistakes that will define your journey. And let's not forget trying to balance all of this with still trying to be a human. So maintaining relationships, staying healthy, and then just finding time to breathe. I remember my own doubts as I was sitting in your seat. There were nights when I questioned whether I was cut out for this. Moments of self-doubt that made me wonder if I could actually do this job. And I promise if I can do it, anybody can do it, okay? But these challenges are a necessary part of the journey. They are what shape you into a resilient, capable, and compassionate healthcare provider. And despite these challenges, the rewards are profound. The intellectual and personal growth you'll experience is unparalleled. With each passing day, you'll find yourself becoming a little more confident, a little more knowledgeable, and a little more prepared to take the responsibility that comes with being a PA. There will be moments during your clinical rotations when everything just starts to click. The first time you correctly diagnose a patient, the first time a patient thanks you for the care that you gave them, the first time you feel like almost a true clinician. And these moments are what make the hard work worth it. They reinforce your decision to pursue this career and give you a glimpse of the impact you're going to have on patients' lives. And through it all, you'll have your support system, your classmates, your mentors, your family. Lean on them because they will be your lifeline during the tough times. You just have to remember that you're not in this alone. When you graduate and step into the role of a practicing PA, the challenges they evolve, but they don't disappear completely. The responsibility of patient care is immense. You're going to be making decisions that impact lives, and that can be pretty heavy. In both bariatric and general surgery, and even later on in gynecologic oncology, I face situations where I feel the weight of these decisions. The pressure can be overwhelming at times, knowing that the choices you make in the moment can have lifelong consequences for people. The emotional toll of this work is also significant. Working in gynecologic oncology, I've been alongside patients through some of the hardest moments of their lives. It's a privilege to care for them, but it can also be pretty heartbreaking. There are days when the emotional weight feels almost unbearable. However, I've learned that some of the hardest moments can be some of the most beautiful. One of the most profound experiences I've had is talking with patients at the end of their life about transitioning to hospice care. When I walk into the room, I intend to be the one offering encouragement and comfort, yet more often than not, I'm the one leaving feeling encouraged and comforted myself. The strength, grace, and perspective that these patients are able to share during these deeply personal moments are reminders of the humanity at the heart of medicine. These are moments that challenge you, but they also reaffirm why we do what we do. In the fast-paced world of healthcare, it is essential to remember the human side of medicine. Each patient you encounter is more than just a cool medical case. They are individuals with unique stories, fears, and hopes. And we have to take the time to listen, to empathize, and to treat each patient with the respect and dignity that they deserve. It's this connection with patients that transforms this job from being just a job into a calling. One of the most important lessons I've learned is the power of compassion and empathy. While your medical knowledge and technical skills that you learn in school are crucial, it's actually your ability to connect with your patients on a human level that's going to set you apart. Patients remember how you made them feel as much as the kind of care that you provided for them. Never underestimate the healing power of a kind word, a listening ear, or a comforting touch. Despite all the challenges that we've talked about, the rewards of being a PA are everything that makes it worth it. You'll make a difference in people's lives every single day. There is nothing quite like the feeling of knowing that you're making these differences. I've had the privilege of witnessing patients recover and thrive after surgery. of offering comfort and hope to those facing a cancer diagnosis, and of working alongside incredible healthcare professionals who share my passion for patient care. Being a PA also means being part of a team, a community that works together to provide the best care possible. The collaboration, the shared victories, and the mutual support among healthcare providers creates a bond that is incredibly fulfilling. After 6 years in this profession, I still find myself doing things I've never done before and learning something new almost every day. This is one of the aspects of being a PA that I find most fulfilling. This career constantly evolves, presenting fresh challenges and opportunities for growth. No 2 days are the same, and that is one of the things I love most about being a PA. We talked earlier about taking care of ourselves. Work-life balance is another challenge that many of us struggle with, especially in high-demand specialties. It's easy to get consumed by your job, especially when you do care deeply about your patients. But remember, to provide care for others, you first have to care for yourself. The profession that we've chosen has allowed me to fulfill both my personal and occupational goals. One of the greatest benefits of being a PA is the work-life balance it can afford. I've been able to pursue a full-time career as a PA while also pursuing a full-time career as a mom to my 5 boys. This balance is something I cherish deeply, and it's a testament to the flexibility of this profession. Keeping flexibility in mind, another incredible aspect of being a PA is the ability to change specialties to fit the season of your life. I've personally experienced this flexibility moving from bariatric and general surgery to gynecologic oncology as my interests and life circumstances have evolved. This adaptability is unique and rewarding aspect of our profession, allowing us to grow and shift our focus as we continue on our professional journey. Finally, encompassing everything above, the overall personal and professional growth you'll experience is unmatched. From your first day as a PA to years down the line, you'll continually evolve, learn, and refine your skills. The journey is lifelong, and each step is an opportunity to grow. Almost done, I promise. As you stand on the brink of this journey, I want to encourage you to embrace both the challenges and the rewards. There will be hard times, I'm not going to lie to you about that, but those hard times are what shape you, strengthen you, and prepare you for the incredibly rewarding career that lies ahead. As you don your white coats today, know that you are stepping into a role that is both challenging and deeply rewarding. The road ahead will be tough, but it is also filled with opportunities to make a lasting impact on the lives of others. Remember, the white coat you wear is not just a symbol of your profession, it's a reminder of the trust and responsibility that has been placed in your hands. You have the knowledge, the skills, and most importantly, the compassion needed to excel in this role. You are not alone in this. You have each other, your mentors, and the entire PA community to support you. We have all walked this path before you, and we are here to help guide you through it. Congratulations to each and every one of you on this momentous occasion. I have no doubt that you all will go on to make a lasting impact in the field of medicine. Welcome to the beginning of your PA journey. May this journey be filled with growth, fulfillment, and endless opportunities to make a difference. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing those thoughtful words with us. Now we will help each of you into your white coats. Family members and guests and friends, as a courtesy, please hold your applause until all names have been called and students have received their coats. Will the first row of the class of 2026 please rise and approach the front of the stage. As your name is called, please walk across the stage and stand in front of the coating faculty.
Sarah Abdelmalak. Alexia Irene Anthony. Jolie Bolsiger. Caitlin Bishop. Kelly Elizabeth Cook.
Kelly Cook!
Nancy Cruz. Queenie Jian Duong Pursuit. Presley Lauren Dye. Meredith Edwards. Caitlin Enderly. Marilyn Katarina Anderson. David Fang. Riley Fitzgerald. Elaine Garcia Colon. Madison Lauren Gillespie. Foong Ha. Avery Hamilton. Ashley Misaki Harding. Audrey Harris. Trisha Tan Lack. Dylan Daniel Lee. Arena Elena Lomov. Robert Ludwig III. Madison Lee Merritt. Christina Lee Pincava. Heather Nicole Rose. Peyton Salo. Alyssa Melanie Snyder. Sandra Bailey Strickland. Jacqueline S. Ryder. Cody J. West. Anna Yang. Alan Zelikovsky.
Please join me in congratulating these students. I would like you to consider the significance of receiving your white coat and the oath that you will pledge in the next few minutes. You are being entrusted with a tremendous responsibility and privilege. In some instances, you will work with patients and families during their most vulnerable times. You will deliver news that will alter their normal indefinitely. While you may become accustomed to the disappointment and tragedy and joy and relief, it will be deeply personal to the patients and families that you serve. I caution you to not become desensitized by all the extraneous aspects of the job. Do not allow the business of medicine to replace the art of medicine. Rather, be cognizant of the impact of your actions as you progress through schooling and throughout your career. Your actions are far-reaching, extending beyond the patient to family and friends. Now, I would like to invite Professor Carrie Nold to lead you in the Pledge of Professionalism.
All right. Students, you can go ahead and rise. Raise your right hand, and we will now recite together the Pledge of Professionalism. It is printed on the back of your brochure. You can follow along. I pledge to perform the following duties with honesty and dedication. I will hold as my primary responsibility the health, safety, welfare, and dignity of all human beings. I will uphold the tenets of patient autonomy, beneficence, non-maleficence, and justice. I will recognize and promote the value of diversity. I will treat equally all persons who seek my care. I will hold in confidence the information shared in the course of practicing medicine. I will assess my personal capabilities and limitations, striving always to improve my medical practice. I will actively seek to expand my knowledge and skills, keeping abreast of advances in medicine. I will work with other members of the healthcare team to provide compassionate and effective care of patients. I will use my knowledge and experience to contribute to an improved community. I will respect my professional relationship with the physician. I will share and expand knowledge within the profession. These duties are pledged with sincerity and upon my honor.
Please be seated. Physician Assistant, Class of 2026. I have a question for you. It's not anything that you would expect me to ask you today. Do you want to be a ship, or do you want to be a submarine? Ships sit on the water, and as long as the waters are calm, the ship is calm. But ships are influenced by the environment around them. When the winds come and the waters get rough, the ship will become unsteady and get tossed around. The calmness of the ship is dependent on surrounding factors and is only surface deep. In contrast, a submarine is not influenced by the surrounding environment. Weather conditions can only affect water depths of about 25 feet. A submarine is carefully constructed, enabling it to be submerged as much as 500 feet. The design of the submarine and the integral elements of the construction of the submarine enable it to go deeper, to make consistent advancement toward accomplishing the mission, and to be calm regardless of the surrounding environment. I think you know the answer. You're a bright group. You want to be a submarine. There are 3 integral elements that I believe are essential in you becoming a submarine. These elements or character qualities will enable you to traverse tumultuous times while remaining calm. Establish patient-provider relationships that will enhance quality care, and exemplify the traits that the white coat symbolizes. The first is integrity. People of integrity possess strong moral principles. They are honest, dependable, and exercise good judgment. The second is humility. Acting with humility is demonstrating respect for others and having value for their insight and experiences which they can bring to a situation. It is placing others above oneself. The third is courage. Courage requires the mental and moral strength to try, persevere, and endure times of uncertainty and difficulty. It is action in the face of fear. I would like to remind you that with great challenge comes great opportunity. You will undoubtedly be challenged over the next 2-year period. Recognize, however, that the opportunities which exist as a result of your dedication and attitude will be abundant. So I challenge you to consider the character qualities that were discussed today and commit to grow and strive to be that individual. Finally, family and friends. There are no free passes being handed out today or over the next 2 years. You have your work cut out for you as well. Your job will require grace, keen insight, perspective, and unconditional support. Your services will be in greatest need when your PA student is succumbing to fear, fatigue, stress, and self-doubt. Just as they expect themselves to be on for every exam day, you are expected to be on for each and every mini meltdown. Be gracious in your dealings with them, as you will be the likely recipient of their stress and fatigue. Recognize that your keen insight will be needed to become an expert at reading the situation and responding accordingly. Knowing when to be silent, when to speak, and what to say will become your new art form. Offering perspective is hugely important. You will witness substantial growth in their knowledge and maturity over these next 2 years. Their transformation will be astounding and evoke immense pride within you. The challenge is that they are so immersed in this process that it becomes incredibly difficult for them to recognize their own progress. In their minds, there is always something new to learn, something else that still needs to be done, and everyone around them knows more. You need to offer them encouragement and help them to see their accomplishments along the way. Lastly, support comes in many forms. Sending a Dunkin' Donuts gift card during exams or a care package of study snacks will make their world go round and never disappoints. This is an exciting time for them and for you. Never underestimate the vital role that you will play in their success. Thank you all for joining us for this momentous occasion today.
Please remain seated until the faculty and students have completed the recessional. At that time, we will have the students gather outside for a group picture. We ask that the families remain in the room for a few minutes and allow the photographer to take the class photo without disruption. Thank you. your patience, you're free to go.
All right, so on this camera settings here, so you're saying, clarify, so first text, when you said the white needs more, I'll have a right or white balance, if you need I mean, well, yeah, I see what you're saying. I think you're right. I think it has something to do with the motto, because I noticed, like, when we were on the close-up shots, like if it was somebody talking that didn't have, like, for instance, like I feel like their flesh tones were more red, almost like a darker look. So you might want to grab an iris adjustment, but I see what you mean by color. Because like the signs, the red and the blue and the goldish color and their color thoughts and everything, it all matched. But I definitely did see which one's the 7 kind of camera. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah, when I did the